All right. Hello, Pisces. This is Lady Scarlet, and I know you're the last sign in the zodiac. You have to wait forever, right? Because I go in order, 1 through 12 generally. Because I did that, I'll probably switch that up and do it differently and get Pisces closer to the beginning next time. Maybe I'll do like water signs first or something like that. So I think I'm going to do some quick love reads this week coming up. So we'll see what comes up with that. I kind of want to do something different. So let me go through my disclaimer. I am a therapist, and a lot of my advice will come from my education and experience, but in no way can this replace a session with a therapist, okay? If you're struggling with mental health, please look up therapists in your area. There's also some online, even local therapists. A lot of them do telehealth now. You can also, if you're in crisis, call or text 988, which is 24/7, 365. Quick thing about gender in tarot readings. In tarot, we talk about divine masculine and feminine, and we talk about kings and queens. You may be in a more masculine or feminine energy. Even if you're non-binary, you might experience a spectrum of, somewhere between masculine and feminine, okay? I also, if I pick them up, will read about polyamory, open monogamy, ethical non-monogamy, things like that. So, Pisces, you all have completed a cycle. So, first rattle out of the cage, I'm looking at the outcome in the bottom of the deck, but in your recent past or current position, you have Two of Wands, so definitely something to do with partnerships. And if you see, there's kind of a wand behind and a wand in front, so you're kind of looking forward at partnerships is really what I get from that. In your home environment, home spot, Page of Swords. So this can mean a lot of things. I'm not even going to go there yet. I'm going to wait. I get a real sense of maybe there's some spying energy there with the Page of Swords. I'll just say that. We'll clarify. In the near future, there's a Five of Swords, so there's some kind of, looks like walking away from a conflict or trying to find a peaceful solution to some kind of conflict. In the recent past or current position, some partnership goes to a different level with this Two of Cups after the Two of Wands. Nine of Swords from current situation to near future and into the outcome, you have Nine of Swords, so getting, maybe sleepless nights, getting in your head about something. I get a lot from that. Queen of Swords and the outcome, that's generally Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it also could be, you coming into some cool-headed or cutting out some negative attachments or something like that. Wheel of Fortune and Judgment tells me something is getting completed. Some cycle is getting completed. There's the Emperor, and that's an Aries card. With the Seven of Swords, somebody is maybe lying to, or not being truly honest about how they feel about a deeper commitment, saying that they want to move forward, but maybe keeping some other people on the line, possibly, or that was a past situation and that's the completion of the cycle. You're definitely moving forward. So let's clarify and see what we get on top of these cards. Get some clarification. So this is the Mystic Tarot and the base read, and then I'm clarifying with the Welcome to Night Vale deck. I'm going to use some other cards next week because I've been using the Mystic and Welcome to Night Vale all through these 12 reads, and I love that they've been reading so well. I just kept using them, but I pulled some from my Supernatural deck earlier, and they were reading really well, so I think I'm going to get into my Supernatural deck. Wow, that really didn't split very well. It's like they don't want me to shuffle anymore. Okay, so let's clarify this Two of Wands. So anyway, I think I might use my Supernatural deck coming up this week and do some love readings, I think. I haven't really done that, and I kind of want to focus on that for a week and see what I get. So, thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Can you please clarify this Two of Wands? Temperance, so that's Archangel Michael's energy right there. It's also Sagittarius. So some of you may be dealing with the Sagittarius. Or you have really been patiently awaiting a relationship to go to a different phase is what I'm getting. Maybe, you know, maybe even praying for some resolution of some things. Calling on spirit guides, ancestors, and angels to help you heal from something. You know, maybe a past partnership or past relationship of any kind, really. Six of Cups, it's definitely thinking about your past. Healing from your past is what I get from that. You know, Six of Cups can be a soulmate connection, but I'm just really getting healing from the past from that. You know, in this one, it's like you're burning down the past. Like, you're burning it down. Like, I can't deal with that anymore. Or, like, I just really don't want to be miserable in that, thinking about that anymore. It's really in that thought loop, right? Let's get another clarifier on that Six of Cups and Temperance. It's a lot of fire energy in that, you know. You might be an Aries cusper. Pisces, Aries cusper. Four of Wands, so that's the 1111 card. So definitely working on completing some healing, completing a cycle, moving forward. You know, the Four of Wands together is you're on the right path, right? Let's clarify the home environment with that Page of Swords there. I just really get a lot of spying energy. I feel like you're spying on somebody. Maybe double checking some stuff because you don't trust a situation. Like, you just feel like somebody's been lying to you. I've got Tower in the cut. You know, that's usually a rebalancing of things after the Tower. Contemplating some offers, possibly. Not sure if you trust those offers and a movement forward. Yeah, you're conflicted about something. You're bumping heads with somebody. You're bumping heads with somebody. I get two different, maybe, spiritual paths. Like, maybe somebody doesn't believe in your spiritual path, or they kind of think it's BS and that's a conflict for you. But also just conflict in general, bumping heads with a lot of people. Let's clarify this Five of Wands. Lots of fire energy here. Some of you definitely Pisces, Aries cuspers. Woo, that was a lot of cards. But the Chariot definitely came out. Some of you are moving. It could be moving on, you know, into your spiritual journey with these completion cycles happening in this read. Three of Pentacles, somebody had you in a third-party situation that was a breaking of the relationship contract, or you feel like they're playing you. Some of you are moving for work, possibly. So Justice, that's a Libra card. Knight of Cups, somebody is coming in with an offer to deepen the commitment, definitely. I mean, I'm seeing that in so many different ways. Some of you have a choice between two people, and one of them is very immature, but also very charming and sexy, and it's really hard to say nay. But you have the choice between two. Some of you. Some of you, that might be a polyamory thing, and you're trying to figure out if this person fits into your constellation or your polycule. And maybe there's some conflict that maybe some of those partnerships don't like this new person. Picking that up as well. Let's clarify this Two of Cups before we move forward. Some of you, yeah, are definitely bringing like two different cultures together or two different belief systems together, and it's a bit of a struggle. But, you know, very well, for some of you, it could be a divine counterpart. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. Yeah, Eight of Swords. There's a lot of chaos surrounding this, Pisces. Like, bringing it together is a lot of chaos. Trying to figure out how to make it work. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords, please. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, and Angels. that was a lot of cards, but we'll go with it. Yeah, somebody's not telling you everything. They're not giving. Okay, you're a Pisces, so you have very, very deep emotions. And this person may not be bringing, maybe they're not emotionally mature enough for you. Maybe they're too logical or analytical with this King of Swords. That's the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Um, Maybe you're an Aquarius, Pisces cusp, and maybe you're being very logical right now. But I just feel like maybe this person doesn't get emotional enough with you. Like, Wheel of Fortune, things are moving forward regardless. With this Ace of Swords underneath that and the Lovers, you are trying to decide if you want to do this life thing with this person or not. Like, it may just be too hard to bring it. There's a lot of chaos surrounding it, and there's a Scorpio card, Death, right there. Some of you are transforming and changing. You really do want the Ten of Cups, but you don't want some wishy-washy person. You don't, I mean, the King of Wands can be very wishy-washy, fickle-minded, not, kind of, that can be a narcissist sometimes, too. I mean, it's fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but very well could just be somebody who can't make up their mind about a relationship. They're also usually really sexy too. Why does that happen? Doesn't necessarily have to be a man. That can be that can be any gender, but think about the description of the card rather than the gender. Let's clarify this Five of Swords. You're trying to think of a peaceful resolution. Yeah, balancing things out, right? You notice all of the time placements on that are infinity signs. But Two of Pentacles is a balance, right? It's a balance. Ten of Pentacles, you really, really want to get to Ten of Pentacles, and you have Five of Swords again at the bottom of the deck, and right under that, the Tower. I mean, some of you might be getting into a Tower moment, and an ending of something. I mean, it definitely looks that way in the outcome of the read, that maybe this partnership that you're in just can't quite get where you need it to be. Let's clarify that Ten of Pentacles. But I think you have another person around you that, this person I feel like plays the victim a lot. This is the Wounded Warrior card. It's also about standing your ground. You need to stand up for what you want and speak your mind about what you want in this relationship and be very clear about it. Two of Wands. You want somebody that's... Two of Wands, if you look at it a certain way, can sometimes be an equal sign. You want equality in a relationship. Page of Pentacles. This is learning, studying. It's the Apprentice card. But Pentacles are slow-moving cards. So it's like you've got armor on. They've got armor on. It's hard to be vulnerable in a relationship if there's too much armor on. I'm just saying. You want wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. This person may not be it. For some of you, maybe you've found a divine counterpart, but it's just really chaotic trying to get it together. But for some of you, there's just too many differences, and this person can't get there emotionally with you. You are really in your head about it with this Nine of Swords. With that Nine of Wands, though, I just feel like you're going to stand your ground and speak what you want. The Emperor, yeah, it's an Aries card, but you're stepping into this divine masculine energy where you're standing up for yourself and saying what you want. At work, too, Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. Six of Wands. Some of you are getting acknowledged in the spotlight for what you were doing. Like local paper or the news or getting awarded at work. Let's clarify this Emperor. Woo, this jumped out. There's a Libra card, Justice. The Tower. Ooh, some of you are definitely coming into... There's a lot of that happening, though, this year, right? There's a lot of hidden truths coming out. There's a lot of very interesting astrological changes. Pisces going into Aquarius. Mercury is in Venus right now. Is that right? So... there's just interesting planetary alignments. Jupiter's in Pisces. or it was. I think it still is. So we also have an eclipse coming up. So there's all these big changes, you know, and some of those planets are slow. Pluto and Jupiter, Saturn is the problem solver planet, and those are slow moving and they are changing signs. So there's some interesting things happening. A lot of people have had tower moments in the last couple of months, me included. In December, at the end of December, big tower moment, where I had awakening and ascension. You know, I've had spiritual gifts for a long time, but I would really put them off, and now they're full on, which is why I started my YouTube channel, because my intuition is banging, it's popping. But I mean, you all are, you know, Pisces generally are old soul people too, being in the 12th sign of the zodiac. So I'm just going to say this. This tower does not surprise me, having the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment in your outcome at all. But Wheel of Fortune and Judgment are about rebalancing after the tower, right? After you go through this moment. Six of Pentacles, some of you will step into spiritual inheritances, spiritual gifts. Nine of Pentacles, some of you will choose to stay single and or very independent, right? You'll assert yourself in some way. So let's clarify this outcome. Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. You know, with that Nine of Swords, you know, connecting your near future to your outcome, it's not surprising to me that you get analytical and logical. You know, it's like the calm after the storm kind of thing. So, Ten of Cups. I got just, this might be very specific for someone, but it's like, you know what? I'm tired of trying to find a counterpart, a divine counterpart, because I'm just going to find my 10 cups on my own. I'm just going to do it alone. I get a real sense that some of you are in that feeling. Like, you want love. You're not closed off to it, but you're just open to the concept of it, of you doing it your damn self. King of Wands, because you're tired of being messed with. Some of you are Pisces, Aries, cuspers, okay? And so you're taking control. Stepping into that Emperor energy. That's another Aries card. You know, you're stepping into that and you're saying, I want what I want. Some of you are stepping into the limelight too. Definitely. That's an Aquarius card, the Star, but that's about wish fulfillment. Some of you, it has to do with work or study. You're definitely learning skills to manifest. Good things coming towards you with the Three of Wands right underneath that. You are manifesting good things coming towards you. Some of you are on your knees praying, doing the ugly cry thing, doing that shadow work, that inner child work. Good for you too, because I mean, I know it's painful, but the other side of it's pretty glorious. Let's get a couple of more cards for your outcome. Let's clarify this Star on top of Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. Yeah, I mean, you're manifesting. Oh, like the world comes out. You know, that's definitely, with all that, completion of a cycle and stepping into spiritual gifts. Absolutely for some of you. For some of you, letting go of a ton of past negative attachments and baggage. Just lots of healing movement. Lots of healing movement. Let's get another card. Wise Judgment in the world here. I think some of you are releasing a lot of anger and realizing your own participation in the toxic events that have happened in your life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I did in December. I faced my own toxic self. I faced my dark side. And I embraced it, right? And because there has to be a balance between all of those energies. You have to balance the light and the dark. We need both of them, right? We need both of them. And some of you are doing that, but you're doing it quietly. You're also saving money. You're thinking about those things. Look, again, spiritual gifts. I mean, it's all over the place. Getting offers from, you know, God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. In the rider way, you see like this hand of God bringing a cup forward, right? That's this card. It's an offer of spiritual gifts, and it's up to you to step into that. Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Some of you are stepping into Empress energy. Page of Wands. I mean, you're definitely, you're manifesting. Some of you are incredibly good manifestors. And some of you are just like owning your life. You're just like taking it back, right? Taking it back. This is my life. What's a song by Bon Jovi? It's my life, right? Um, you're just taking it back. Like, nobody's going to give it to me. I'm going to take it. I wish I could take it back was in the cut, by the way. Creating your own path in the cut as well. So let's get, I'm going to clarify with my personal deck. So I do the top line, middle line, and then the outcome kind of separately. So kind of what's in your environment right now. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Clarify for Pisces, please. I think about you often at times I can't sleep. There is someone that you think about a lot that you're missing. Yeah. If you need validation that you're going in the right direction, you definitely are. Scorpio energy with the Topaz card. Positivity, warmth, growth, calmness, wealth and abundance, passion and purpose, personal power, ambition, resolution, overcoming obstacles and clarity. Connect to spirit. Some of you are definitely doing that. You're praying, meditating. Opal, that's Libra energy. It's also kind of like the Justice card. Opal, any Libra card is kind of, it's associated with the Justice card. Happiness, loyalty, confidence, positivity, good luck, synchronicity, balance and harmony. Careful with people pleasing. This is also anxiety relief. Definitely racing towards your destiny. Whitney Houston, One Moment in Time card. It's from the 1988 Olympics in Atlanta. You're more than you thought you could be. Right? Reaching your goals. Your hard work paying off. Yeah, some of you are definitely focusing on yourself. Some of you are dealing with a karmic connection, partner, or lesson, or all of the above, especially with that tower right there. That's generally what that means, especially with the Justice right next to it, and then Judgment, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune in your outcome. Aries energy, some of you definitely cuspers. This is the Diamond card. Fearlessness, relationships filled with love, faithfulness, innocence, purity, manifestation, abundance, fortitude. What happens after the tower, you all? You get your karmic reward for completing the cycle. You know, so whatever you've done for good or ill comes back. Some of you are definitely dealing with a narcissist. I think I said that already in the read. This is the Humble by Kendrick Lamar card. Sit down, bitch, be humble. That's definitely, some of you were dealing with a karmic. It could have felt like they were a narcissist. Sometimes those karmics are like that. They're, yeah, you know, I could say a lot of words about that, but I think you get my point. Let's get another couple of cards. Some of you are leaving that behind. Yeah, I wish I could take it back. You are taking it back, though. You're taking it back. You're taking back your power with that Emperor card there. Stepping into your personal power. Going through your tower moment. Receiving spiritual gifts. Spiritual inheritances. Soul Star Chakra. Soul's Destiny. Karmic Blueprint. Birth and Rebirth. Divine Love. Spiritual Wisdom. Purity. Past lives. Your Soul Star Chakra is your 8th chakra. It's above your crown. It's outside of your body. Crown Chakra. Gratitude, spiritual connection associated with the color violet. It is your 7th chakra. Flexible thinking, angelic energy, intuition, transformation, energy, and fire. It's like the Phoenix, that card, associated with the color violet. Soul Star is associated with the color white or like clear. Radiant and brilliant, right? Somebody had addictions or obsessions. This is the Can't Feel My Face by the Weekend card. You are letting go of negative attachments. Walking away. Let's clarify the outcome for you, Pisces. I mean, I see this as an incredibly good read where you are letting go of a bunch of stuff that is not serving you. Surface pressure. That's the drip, drip, drip song from Encanto. Obligations, burdens. No is a complete sentence. Honor and family legacy. Some of you need to take a break. You've been doing too much. You're overburdened. Take time off. You know, I realize that we can't always do that all the time, but some of you definitely need a break. Maybe ask for help. Ask for help with some of those things with people that, you know, that love you, that you trust. I know some people don't have the privilege of being able to do that, but if you can, please ask for help. Please ask, you know, for time off. Okay, these cards are telling me to quit shuffling. Let's get some more cards for Pisces and their outcome, please. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That's you. Emotional and intuitive. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you definitely cuspers. Or you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces. Might have different placements in your charts, too. If you haven't done your birth chart, I definitely suggest it. Let's get another couple of cards for Pisces and their outcome. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. All right. Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. It's been a long and lonely winter. Little darling, I feel that ice is slowly melting. Little darling, it seems like years since it's been clear. Success is near. Winter is over. Happiness over sorrow. We're definitely going from winter to spring right now, too. So your intuition is correct. Listen. Remember I said if you need validation, you're doing the right thing. You are. You're doing the right thing. You're completing those karmic cycles and paths. You got the Capricorn energy. Garnet, glowing fire. Brings fire and warmth, stirs up your inner chi, regal, safe and tethered, emotional growth, strength, and balance. Beautiful. Beautiful, Pisces. I'm going to move these out of the way and get some of my personal oracle deck for you. I'm going to tell you, it is not comfortable going through a tower moment, but the other side is pretty amazing. I'm saying that because I went through that not that long ago, and I had so much energy after December coming into January and even February. I had trouble sleeping. My energy was so high after going through that tower moment. It's like I thought that would never end. I'm finally balancing out where I'm like I was having insomnia and stuff. I just had so much energy coming through. And, you know, if some of you are coming into spiritual gifts, you may experience something like that as well. I would just say rest as you can, okay? I'm still not sleeping 8 hours a night. It's like 6 to 7 hours. And I'm fine. Like, I'm full of energy. I get all kinds of things done. I do take breaks, though, y'all. I try to do good self-care. Let's get some oracle cards for you, Pisces. So, thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Can we please get some oracle cards for Pisces, please? All right, treat yourself. I think I just said that. Some of you, you know, you got this I miss you, and it was I felt like mom energy coming through, but I was afraid to say it. So I'm saying it now. Some of you have lost a mother figure or your mom, and you've really been in your feels about that. You needed to do some self-care. Grief is a hard thing to deal with. I won't pretend it's not. It's a process, and we never get over losing someone we love, ever. Okay? We grow around that grief, and I think Spirit's telling you, grow around that grief. Some of you may have ADHD or autism, or have someone around you that has ADHD or autism. You had a lot of cards pop out. So step out of your comfort zone and transform. I know that's easier said than done, okay? With ADHD and autism. I have ADHD and a touch of autism, and sometimes my comfort zone is my comfort zone. I don't want to get out of it, okay? And sometimes we have to really stretch and grow. You are going through transformation. 1111 on the right path. I mean, you've had that several times in your read that you're on the right path. You're supposed to go through this tower moment. I know that sucks. I hate even saying you're supposed to go through this horrible situation. But we go through tower experiences several times in our life when we need to get rebalanced. So I give an analogy in therapy that we need to know our path and our destination, and oftentimes our spirit guides, angels, ancestors have to redirect us. So my analogy is, I'm a baseball fan. Yay, baseball's back. I'm a Dodgers fan. Okay, so the Dodgers are in California, which is west from me. Okay, it's west from everybody, right? Mostly. For a lot of us, California is west. So if I set my GPS to Dodger Stadium, I'm much more likely to drive straight there than just pointing my car west, right? Even if I detour, if I stop and go to the Grand Canyon, or I take, some little side trips, my GPS will get me right back on track. Our angels, spirit guides, and ancestors will do the same thing when we get off track. And a lot of the times that is a tower moment, okay? The next one is, what could I say to you that would be of value, except that you seek too much and that as a result of your seeking, you cannot find. You might have too many irons in the fire, maybe too many projects, maybe you need to refocus, right? But also, maybe you're in your head too much. You're on the right path, Pisces. And it might just be a stop and smell the roses kind of thing. Definitely 888 karma popped out. Some of you are dealing with karmic situations. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Don't spend it too much in your head, right? Get out there. It's not about just surviving, it's about thriving. Some of you need to budget and plan. There's some big projects you want to do, and you need to budget and plan around that. I would say even seek some professional help, possibly. Read and learn. Definitely read and learn. Let's get a couple more. I think Spirit wants to say a couple more things to you. Read and learn, budget, plan, step out of your comfort zone and transform. Anything that you have going on, ADHD, autism, anxiety, depression, seek professionals to help guide you through that, especially if you've got some trauma. 444, good times coming, change in income. Some of you are definitely getting promoted or changing jobs, maybe even starting your own business. There's a lot of new beginning energy in your read. Let's get just a couple more for Pisces, please. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Gave me more than a few. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. What is essential is invisible to the eye. It's about having faith. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage against the dying of the light. Do not give up. Do not give up. You're on the right path. You've got several angel numbers here. 4444, 1111, 888. Good times coming. Change in income. On the right path. Karma. That means good karma for you. And it very much indicated that in your outcome. It may not be your fault what happened, but it is your responsibility to heal. I have almost said those words in this reading. We abandon our souls because we are afraid if we don't, others will abandon us. You get more angel numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have faith and ascend. Y'all, you're in ascension, a lot of you. Freeing yourself was one thing. Claiming ownership of that freed self was another. You are stepping into personal power for sure. Look at all these angel numbers. You might be seeing patterns of numbers lately. Pay attention to them. You can Google them. You can Google angel numbers and read more about them. But look at all those numbers. I'm getting 1414 popping up into my head too. You might look that one up and see what that means. But 1414 as well. I'm not sure what time it is on the clock. I don't have a clock in front. Actually, I can look. 1118, 1118 right now. So angel numbers are obviously really important for you to understand because they have been coming out so much in your read. And I'm getting 1414 and then 1118. Let's get an animal totem for you. Some of you are definitely going through that awakening and ascension, though. There's lots of intuitives coming out this year, you all, with lots of tower moments happening. And people just stepping into personal power. Okay. We got an eagle. and a tiger. So, eagle. Power, creation, illumination, exploration. Almost every culture that has had contact with eagles has imbued them with power and influence. Native American tribes worship the bird as the Great Spirit, the creator of all things. Eagle legends frequently involve journeys into dangerous or unknown territory. A Northwest Native American myth tells of the eagle setting out with the coyote to the land of the dead to retrieve the spirits of the deceased. Eagle feathers have thus been used as talisman by shamanic healers venturing into the netherworld, and they are given as rewards for individual feats of courage or bravery. Some of you stepping into spiritual powers have the ability to channel and speak to those who have passed on. Your spirit guides are talking to you right now. Then you got tiger, and it says primal power, creation, sexuality, perception. While all the feline images denote power, tigers are particularly powerful. In China, they are considered the king of all beasts. In Hindu mythology, the tiger is associated with the goddess Kali, who represents creation, sexuality, and death. In traditional Sumatran culture, tigers were killed only in self-defense, out of fear of inspiring the collective hostility of other tigers. When Europeans began setting tiger traps in Sumatra, the local inhabitants would go out to the traps to explain to the animals that the devices were not constructed with their consent. In this painting, Tiger Eye, the tiger is framed in a kind of cartouche, which implies regal status and emphasizes the eye motif. Like all cats, tigers have binocular vision, which gives them greater depth of vision and the ability to judge distances accurately. The eye of the tiger symbolizes sound judgment and keen perception. Think about those spiritual gifts, you all. I mean, heavily coming out. Let's pull some runes for you. All right. So, I always look in the book to make sure I don't miss anything, because there's a lot with the runes. Awaz is your first one. It doesn't have a reversal. So you've set your sights on a reasonable target and are well able to achieve your goals. There may be slight obstacles in your path, but do not be overeager to move ahead. This may be a time when you can influence outcomes, and even a delay could prove ultimately beneficial. Only through foresight, perseverance, and right action can difficulties be avoided. So look ahead in your life. Are there any upcoming situations which appear doubtful? This really feels like you're solving a lot of issues. So healing from the past is really the big takeaway from that. Then you have Ing, and Ing is a very positive rune. It's right in the middle of your rune cast. So you may have two steps forward, a step back kind of feeling. The force is available to you at this time to complete any projects and shows a successful conclusion to the problem at hand. Sense of relief that comes from a positive accomplishment. It can also indicate a mind free from anxiety. Ending of an old phase of life to give birth to a new and more exciting one. Marks a time of positive energies and deliverance. And you're assured of good fortune when it comes up. But you also have Lagos, but it's in reverse. So it can be a very bad sign, but you've got a very positive runes here. So you have been being misled by your intuition, and you are subject to being misled by your intuition. So I would say you really, really need to do that healing work. If you're an intuitive, your intuition could very well be blocked. Mine certainly was, with some negative attachments last year, which is why I kind of went through that. They call it dark night of the soul, or ego death, shadow work, inner child work, whatever, however you want to call it. So you need to take action in certain areas, and you definitely need to take action in healing your grief and trauma, okay? It can indicate disloyalty on the part of an existing partner or a new love affair that will only bring unhappiness. So really look at red flags. That also comes from healing and learning to love yourself. Because when you get to that place where you love and respect yourself, you do not allow yourself to be treated bad, and you have really good, healthy boundaries. So I'm just going to say, continue on your path of healing, because that is the best indication of a good outcome, especially with that Tower coming up, right? Let's get some fairy dust oracle cards for you, Pisces. And we'll close out your reading with our fairy friends giving us some advice.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my Siri wanted to give us fairy advice. I don't know if you heard it over the thing or not. That's hilarious. I have MacBook. That's happened a few times in therapy, and she's like, "You sound like you're struggling. Would you like some help?" It's very hilarious. That was hilarious when that happened. Woo, that was a lot of cards that came out. Believe. Magic is there when you believe, so dream big things you can achieve. Medicine. Veggies and fruit from yellow to blue, like medicine, they're good for you. Turquoise. Turquoise is very healing, y'all. It's very good for our throat chakra, too, and speaking our truth. A turquoise crystal is color blue. Its healing magic works for you. Fairy guides. Your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels are with you. Whenever you are feeling blue, don't fear. The fairies are protecting you. You also got animal healing. No matter the creature, earth, sky, or sea, animals show us how true love can be. Music. Fairies dance in the green hollow. Where the music plays, joy will follow. Trust. Breathe in, breathe out, let go of doubt. And at the bottom, you have friends. All the love your light extends, in reflection shown in chosen friends. You've got some friends, close friends, that are very important to you. And now might be a time to lean on them, right? So that is your read, Pisces. I'm still laughing a little bit that our MacBook friend came to try to help us with our fairy guides. Very good things coming up, but you've got that Tower moment. And we experienced those a couple of times in our life. Do not stop, keep on your path of healing. You had all of these angel members come out, which suggests that you are, one, your pattern recognition is a sign of your third eye chakra opening up and your crown chakra opening up. So you might be noticing patterns and things. So I also want to say thank you to all of my subscribers, all of the likes, shares, sweet comments, all of the views. I do appreciate it. When I started this journey, I didn't know what would happen, and it is because of you all that the journey continues. So I truly appreciate it. I hope that I see you again. This is Lady Scarlett sending you many blessings and love and light.